Open your eyes. Wake up, Link. That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
There's temple with a clone center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Well-worn trousers. These old trousers and threadbare in spots, but they're surprisingly comfortable. The legs are a bit too short though. Old shirt, a thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart it seems, but it's better than nothing. The seams, the sleeves are a bit on the short side.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
Authentication. Authenticating. Just let confirm.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Caution is George's tail, making it easier to sneak up on foes and animals. Triple rounds such as these are pretty common, but it's surprisingly well balanced. It doesn't do much damage, but it can serve as a weapon in a pinch. Electron, a common mushroom found near trees around Hyrule, eat it to restore half a heart. Oh no. Blade Rhino Beetle. The beetle with such sharp horns demand that you handle it with care, while the horns alongside monster powers to cut. An elixir that will raise your attack power.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Oh. Grab it, grab it. Grab the apple. Baked apple. The heat has substance within this apple. Eat it to restore 3/4 of a heart. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is not baked apple. You can just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I couldn't resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It's a bit strange to see another soul in this path. Who are you? Me, I'll spare you my life story. Just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings you, a bright-eyed young man like you, to a place like this?
Where are we?
Zero question with a question, that's fair enough. So I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence. I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau, according to legend. This is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. That temple there, long ago it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. The torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will be extinguished until you light it again. Change weapons. You can switch weapons quickly. Press and hold. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. How may I ask, are you planning to use it? Setting on fire. That is rather unnerving. But we go just with that around and dry grass that may catch fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. The torch will make a good weapon if it be. However, do not swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sight on them. Okay. Easy there. Wooden cutter axe. Woodcutter's axe. Woodcutter tool of choice for felling trees. It's formidable to weight and even balancing make it a slow, ineffective weapon. You can throw the weapon in your hand and with R, throw, release. Like this. Okay. Sure. Bring it on. Oh. A goblin horn. The severed horn of a goblin, a creature often encountered on the plains of Hyrule. It is inedible, but it can be toasted into and stewed with some creatures to make an elixir. Damn, he hit me. Acorn, often found on the ground near trees. Other than that, you can play competition well fortune. So you may have competition well fortune. Add one to a melt for notice seasoning. Okay. Hurry up. Taking my time. Choo-choo jelly. A gelatinous substance that came from a choo-choo. It's not usable in the state, but like a mental simulation, will change its form. Okay, let's see. No. Where are the notes? No. Cannot use a amiibo until you reach a certain point in the game. Okay. Where are the notes? I remember there being notes somewhere. Here, when you throw it, it does critical damage, it does more damage. Oh, oh my god. Club, a crude goblin club made it. Club or small prey, essential stick, so its durability stuff. How many weapons do I have? Jeez, almost full. Okay. Let's change this. Okay. Change. You may want to inform them. Okay, but I have to. Oh no. Summering butterfly, a butterfly found in the woods and plains of warm regions. Its wings absorb the warmth of the sun, cook it with monster parts to create an elixir that makes you feel warm and fuzzy. Fussy. Okay. roasted bear drumstick. Rubber drumstick has been cooked to a crisp skin and all. The voice of seasoning, but it has a simple, acceptable taste. It's not more harsh than the raw variety. What am I doing? Alright. Ancient screw, a screw used in ancient machinery. It's made of a known material that no matter how many times it's turned, its thread never seems to show signs of wear. I was looking for a chest, but that's further in. Over there, yeah. Throw weapons at the enemy to perform a critical hit, dealing twice the weapon damage. Ah. Keep messing up. This is what I was looking for. Hylian trousers. Traditional dress trousers of Hyrule. Blood fabric makes these trousers quite comfortable, and their high durability makes them ideal for travelers. Oh. Oh. Nope. Take this. Nope, nothing. Really? Oh. Just keeps bouncing. Just break already. No, nobody wants to. Nothing? Oh, there you go. All that for nothing. Temple of Time. Ancient screw again. I'm supposed to get me more. Get me more, get me more. No, 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 no. Where'd I go? Oh, there it is. Oh no! Really? Come on. Ancient screw again. Ancient spring used in ancient machinery. It's light and original enough to float on water, and no matter how many times it's compressed, it never loses tension. Oh no. Thanks. traveler's bow. A small bow used by travelers for protection. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can be used to attack foes from a distance. Equip bow to attack enemies from afar. Drop bow, release to fire. Okay, that's a good thing. But I don't have arrows. There they are. With all 5 common arrows, the shaft of these arrows were carved from the wood of the sturdy tree. The ancient temple. Pray, the goddess that smiles upon you. Yeah, you have to. Ancient gear, accurate use in ancient machinery, despite incredibly old, its build qualities leap and bounce above anything built using current technology. Okay, I got the bow, I got the trousers. But I can use it for something else. I better go to the place that was highlighted. Over here. From out of nowhere, you hear a woman voice speak to you. She instructs your head. It's a mark display. This lady is both alien and somehow familiar to you. Let's go. I know. Wait. Oh, there it is. Criminals, let's go. The shrine. Wait, what? Right there? Oh, the tower. Oh no. slate on the pedestal. Chicken door activated. Falling rocks. Plateau tower. This local information. Regional map, extreme.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Full the chicken slate complete. Why did you just call me? My, it would seem we have quite an enigma here. This tower and another just like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. You do not mind me asking, did anything bad occur while you were atop that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say. Did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No, I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocious enshrouding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, the Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It will appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no, that could be more certain, or more foolish.
Ooh.
Of course, if you had paragliding like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider? Oh, picture interest have I? Yes, I didn't come on soaring down there on my own feathers, wings, you know. Or you know, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now, how about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? The isolated plateau. After you descend from the tower, the old man told you that the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed 100 years ago by Calamity Ganon. You hear the voice coming from Hyrule Castle, but you cannot reach it unless you leave the plateau using the paraglider. The old man said that he will give you the paraglider in exchange for the treasure that lies within a hidden location somewhere. Come on, let me show you something. Do you see the structure there? The one shining with strange light began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? The issue for the paraglider, a fair exchange, I believe. Oh yeah, I remember now. Do I? Manaus Shrine. Yikes. A ruby, precious rich and mine from large ore deposits found through Hyrule. Rubies contain the power of fire and have fetched a high price since ancient times. Chica slate confirmed. Trouble gate registered to map. Access granted. Check the screen for hints that will show that into your journey. To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am Oman, how, in the name of the goddess Hyrule, offer this trial, Magnesis trial. Okay. She goes later. Okay. Right. Still in ruin. Right. A new power. Magnesis. Manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. Grab on the metallic object using the magnetic energy that passes from the magnetic rune. Objects held in this magnetic snare can be lifted up and move freely. You select the rune from the Yoshika slate. What about this? Never mind. Okay. Push. Let's rotate it. Is there anything else in the water? You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Mumana, the creator of this trial. I am humble monk blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of the Goddess of Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. A symbol of courage given to those who have overcome the challenge of a shrine. May the goddess smile upon you. Some items like bows allow you to target things vitally. Console. What did you just call me? Seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know? Paraglider, please. Clairvoyance. Oh, perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. Perhaps that's not true for everyone. The appearance of these towers and the awakening of this shrine. It's all connected to the Chica's blade you carry on your hip there. What do you mean? It has been quite some time since I have seen the Chica's blade. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Chicas inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved the kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it's said. It's interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across the land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I give you my paraglider. Yeah, that wasn't the deal, man. What the heck? Oh, well, I suppose I changed my mind. I'm sure that won't be a problem for a young go-getter like you. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from the high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Are you joking? Oh, I'm afraid not, but do not worry, you have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Chica's blade. You can fast travel. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you walk, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Chica's blade. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. Your path are locked. Press the map on the screen. See your journey path as well. There are many more ingredients than those. Yes, I can find them. The heck? How did you get here? I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me. How did you? Oh, leave an old man these secrets. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you can always use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Chica's blade? Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you would like to mark on the map. Pins on your map serve as reference points for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested. How do you know? Experience, wisdom, instinct, call it what you will, and I believe it's only if you so please. I believe it only if you so please. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. Okay, that's really one. That's another one. Where was the other one? Tower. There was. No, there it is. Oh. Okay. Friends. Just to wish the body, or later you must put that for you must put you away to see. This trickster. Oh. Yeah. Oh no. Cooking secrets. It's the bombs. Yeah, from now on it's basically the same, use different names. Bomb trial. Still These are very useful. A bomb that can be detonated remotely. The force of the blast can be used to damage monsters or destroy objects. They're both round and cube bombs, so use whichever best fits the situation. You can switch rooms quickly. Press and hold the up D-pad and switch. Traveler Claymore, a basic two-handed sword, often wielded by aspiring adventurers. Immense weight can knock enemies' shields right off their hands. No. That orb. Oh no. What? Are you serious? Oh my god. Wait. That was it. Oh well. Someone trying to take the kind of shield you can bat the shield away by hitting it with a heavy sword or axe. Oh. To fire. Good shield. Created by attacking a handhold. When you flat tree pipe up the ground, it's pretty showy, so don't expect it to last very long. There you go, Pokemon frag. To obtain from Pokemon is worn down and not very sharp, but it's still pretty sharp. With alongside the creature to make an elixir. Where's the other? Oh, there it is. Ooh. damage. Oh no. This one. What? Traveler sword? Become a sword often kept by a traveler to defend a small base. It's fairly durable but very reliable against monsters. Oh. Total damage. And then if I do, ah! Ah! There you go. Did nothing. No. Yeah. Mistakes were made. With my foot. Oh, there it is. Try to parry it, but it's really down. I did. First I did a big attack. Right before the dance for a perfect guard. I don't know how it happened, but I did it. Okay. Oh my god. Case wing. The wing of case is covered with very short, sharp fur. Not much used by itself, but you can mix it with critters to make something useful. Let's think of something else. Oh no, a beetle. Beer deck, fresh beer deck necessary for making dishes such as omelets and crepes. You can snack them from bear's nest if you're sneaky, nutritious and delicious, perfect for cooking. These guys. Keys eyeball are a material dropped by defeated keys. It's fun to look at. It doesn't seem to have much use at first glance, but it may be good for something. Yoo-hoo! Oh. Sneak attack. Sneak upon an enemy and unleash a melee attack to do some major damage. Oh no! Messed up. Okay. Then, okay. Of course there be honey. Honey strike from the hive is so full. Nutrients cooking this into a meal unlocks the potential of those nutrients and provides a stamina recovery effect. Makobo, a basic Makolim bow made of wood. Made with it taking any tree branch and just tying a string tying strings to each end so don't expect much wave combat and effectiveness. Okay. So oh, that's right. Stamina shrooms. Stamella shrooms are a green mushroom that grows near trees in the forest. It's chock full of natural energy. Cook it to release stamina restoration. But with this. Okay. Oh no, the lizard! I wanted the lizard! Ah no! Oh, this guy again. Okay. But later. These are so bad. It smells vaguely of poultry broth. Yum. Can take quite a beating before break. Oh, bear drumstick. This meat is tougher and sure than standard stick. Tastes better cooked. Okay. The old man's diary. This desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. And today I did myself. I truly created the perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. The recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. With this dish on my side, I no longer have need of that itchy warm doublet. Do not know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down a very important receipt. I know it contains raw meat and a spicy pepper. However, I simply cannot remember what else I used. My age is catching up to me. Sadly, on this lonely plateau, I have only my own knowledge and my memory to rely on. Still, if I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I will happily reward them with my warm doublet. However, it seems unlikely that such a miraculous wish will even be fulfilled. So let me see. Okay. Spicy pepper. Spicy pepper. This pepper is exploding with spicy, cooking with great dishes that will rise your body temperature and help withstand the cold. More peppers. An apple. This is miniature. Bring a call for spicy meat and seafood. I do not know what allowed it to happen, but it seems before they write it down. I know it contains raw meat and spicy pepper. Say seafood? On this desolate night, the only pleasure that I could go for is cooking. I today did myself truly create the perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. So I need a fish. Where do I get the fish? Mushroom, a mushroom that can grow almost anywhere but prefers ceilings and sheer cliffs. Good before eating to temporarily increase your movement speed. Oh. I need a fish. Too slow. Okay. Butterfly. Silver wing butterfly. The glider. Just fast travel over there. Oh well. rascal. Oopsies. Some fish. Fishy, 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 fishy. Okay. Where are they? Where are you, little fish? There's no fish. Oh, there they are. On the other side, of course. See you on the other side. Okay. 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 Oh no. Hyrule is an ordinary fish that can be found all over Hyrule. Eaten raw, but cooking it amplifies the healing benefits. There we go. I'm there. Well, valuable war that gives off less mesmerizing air. Iridescent is similar to the inside of a seashell. It contains the power of water. Dum, 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 dum. Ah, no. Okay, maybe I can show. Just let's travel over there. Cooking secrets using more of an effect imparting ingredients with cooking oil. Oh. Oh, I know. Ah. What? Voice memory?
There are many gaps in this mountain hut, and even the rope holding the logs together seems dubious. It is far too shabby for a hunter's cabin. I didn't enter. The hut seemed it may collapse at any moment, so I was unable to identify the owner. It should probably be dismantled before someone gets hurt.
Hmm. Where? And then it was over here. And fish. And pepper. Spicy meat and seafood fry. Grants low level cold resistance, a filling dish made by cooking fresh seafood and meat together. Check meals ingredient by seconds from inventory and recipe. Oh no. Oh, fancy that, so we meet again. What are you doing? I thought this tree here might make for some good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you want it is quite an art. The thing is to turn your hip so that they face where you want the tree to land. So I see you found my axe. Why not help me out and give it a few swings? Working up quite a sweat here, but there's bones could use a break. Oh no, the lizard! No! Oh no. Coral cliff. A single swing of the giant turtle leaf can create a gust of wind strong enough to blow away a light object. These will sometimes fall off trees as they are shot down. Okay, done so. I see you did my work for me. Wonderful. Go ahead and take some of that wood for yourself. Don't be shy now. Oh, wait. Select this. Okay, yeah. Wood, a portable bundle of wood. You can use this to make a campfire if you have something to light it up. Right. What is it? What are you doing? This body of mine is seeing what it used to be. Recovering from a bout of hard work takes a while. If you're hungry, I have an empty pot you can use to cook yourself a meal. Cook something. Wait, is that? That looks just like my signature perfect dish. Spicy meat and seafood fry. Well, how did you? Well, I suppose that's not important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe? Ah, of course, Hyrule Base. How could I have forgotten? Well done. Now please allow me to reward your culinary efforts with just warm doublet. Warm doublet, cold resistance, a warm pullover typical worn by mountain folk. Sturdy fabric and thick gloves are great for a returning body heat. With that, you will be able to resist the bite of colder environments. So me, I know a great spicy meat and a seafood fry recipe, so I can do without the warm doublet. At last! I'm ready! Fire arrows, a bundle of five fire arrows. Fire arrows break apart on impact, hide objects in the immediate area. Incredibly effective against cold tanks. Oh yeah, I need to bring this and then, okay, yeah. I can get up there. Okay. I can go up there. Oop. Farmer pitchfork. Farmer tool used to collect hay efficiently. It's light enough to be used by anyone. The four prongs are very sharp. I'll leave it here for now. Okay, that's it for now. Dun, 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 dun.